Beerus, my lord. Is there something you wish to say?
Here it comes.
Warning. This is a global blackout. Testing the left speaker. Left. Testing the right speaker. Right. Surround successfully recovered. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for...
Forget about the way it used to be. This is not a damn democracy. We are in a state of emergency, and my word is law. There's only one boss in this place, and that's me, the HNIC.
What it do, y'all? It's your boy King Kurt live. We are back at it again on another superfluous Wednesday night. I did that one for you, Jack.
I told you that word a day calendar would come in handy one day.
Never fucking lied. Oppressive
This nigga over
white.
here reading and shit.
This
This
nigga over
one's a
here
learned
reading,
one. But this nigga reading books. Oh, educated head on.
old educated head ass
Oh,
niggas.
learned head on.
Old literate head ass niggas.
Oh, goddamn, I use a thesaurus head ass.
Here we go. Here we go. Old words with friends. Looking ass, winning ass, head ass nigga.
Oh, goddamn, let me take you to chapter 2, section 2, section ass nigga.
Old English 101, getting your master's degree in minor in linguistics, head ass.
Oh, goddamn, hey, can I copy your essay, head ass boy?
Why? This is why I don't fool. This is why I don't fuck with you. Coming in here looking like dead presidents, talking your cash money shit like you ready to rob a bank. I got fucking Goku to the right of me. They got is you about to go Super Saiyan. You got the yellow and blue going on. I'm not sure.
That's that Super Saiyan God.
Yeah, you do look like you about to go like
blue hair.
SS3. No, which one is the one with the blue hair?
SS blue.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Oh, thank you, Shaq. Shaq be so annoyed with me, like these unanimated ass niggas.
No, it's just that you're trying to say it with extra steps. Like you're complicating something that's simple.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
You know what? Sometimes.
Listen, maybe I'll have to tell y'all about that afterwards. Some kids is messing with Hannibal on the bus.
I'm sorry, what?
All right, well,
It's time to pull up.
All right, we'll talk about that
Right,
later.
Don. He stands on the bus. Go. Exactly.
As always, we are here. It's Wednesday night. We are late, per our usual. Unfortunately, because of a series of unfortunate circumstances, we will not be on Twitch tonight because apparently we got some kind of community violations over there.
What?
I don't know. I know. Should be happening.
No biddies?
We are.
Jack, what'd you do?
We are a network, and multiple people use our platform, so should be happening. But if you're used to being over on Twitch, please by all means pull up on Facebook or YouTube. Those are the platforms we'll be using for tonight. And settle on in. We're not going to have a very long show. And every time I say that, we have a very long show.
2 hours later.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings extended edition.
I didn't put a lot of bullets in the clip this time. I don't know about y'all, but life be life, and I'm tired.
Baby, listen. I'm ready to take down this hand sanitizer with a crazy straw. Amen.
And honestly, I want to give a special shout out to the Head Nerds in Charge travel team. That's what I have to dub these niggas, because I'm used to being self-motivated and on the go. It is very refreshing to have myself surrounded around other people who also like doing dope, nerdy shit out of state and getting into debaucherous filth while getting completely fucked up in another city and praying that we get back home safely.
Sounds like my plans for J1.
Listen.
Let me rephrase that. It sounds like Teffy's plans for me for J1.
On the bright side, we'll already be at a hotel. Like that.
Yeah.
That ride home from New York was
that we did some shit this weekend. Shout out to my man Mike City. He did an entire Twitch stream recapping it. We're gonna be getting together this weekend, this Saturday. I'm gonna let Teffy talk about it a little bit later, but Teff, you could attest to this. We've been non-stop every fucking week, it feels like.
And how can you account for his rise to the top? Man, the man is non-stop.
Listen.
Shout out to all my Hamilton
gang. It is funny because they'll say Kurt is non-stop, but the team and the crew is just as tenacious with the shit. We are literally trying to stretch our fingers in the buttholes of different states and
that is not how I
milk
was
the fuck out of all of y'all. Yeah.
Not.
They go my OG, triple OG, top flight. Listen, if there's and I'm gonna say this genuinely, if there's a nigga that's busier than me, this man be catching flizzites. Every week he out there doing his thing on the comedy circuit, here and far, to and fro. The motherfucker stay in another city, making people laugh and talking cash money shit. He gonna get his ass whipped, roasting motherfuckers at one of these shows though. You ain't gonna have too many of your just got out of jail and your mama jokes before I'm gonna have to pull up on somebody in another city. I know I'm gonna have to bail you out and or whip somebody's ass at some point. So just call me when you need me. But we have been in the tri-state, and I'm tired. Oh, he telling me next week is sold. Ain't no breaks. There are no breaks to this hustle, this game, and I love it. We coming to Texas soon. My man Jay already know, representing HNIC South. All the folks down there. HNIC DMV did the damn thing for the pool party. Nina Renee holding it down over there. There is so much that we're going to talk about tonight. I'm going to try to keep it under a 2-hour show, but let's get right into I'm going to try. I didn't.
Now, my supermarket sweep marathon starting about 1 hour and 30.
Listen, I'm already drinking. I'm tired, and I got to still work tomorrow. Let's get this shit started.
Don't say the W word. Come on.
Oh, I love it. Zai said, I'm broke, so I can only do Philly shenanigans for right now. Guess what?
Come shenanigan with us.
This Saturday. We are back in the city, and we're putting
shenan again.
Yep, because if you shenan once,
you'll shenan again. And again. And the next day. And the next day.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Who pulled their dick out on cam? Wait a minute.
No, she's asking. Is that why Twitch is down?
But my news got released. Damn. Was that the influx of stars? No.
I'm not doing
Are we good?
let's get to the introduction so that we can get this show rolling. First and foremost, as always, holding it down for the weebs, the otakus, the man of 1,001 different names. Apparently one of them being Anthony Curtis from Dead Presidents.
Life. The fuck you need life. Sorry.
Yo, you look like a black militant fuckboy. I swear to God, you do.
always talk about the blickies.
Malcolm Sex.
Man. I'm saying we out here.
Look out for my R&B single, "Piss on You," on Spotify's top 100.
Sensationally.
Sensational. Shaq Deezy, all the way from the Spicy Ramen Podcast. Talk to the folks.
What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Sir Shaq Lee, 1/3 of the Spicy Ramen Podcast, aka the Southern Drunken Dragon, aka the Southern Soul Reaper, aka the Dynamic Digimon Defender, aka the Weekend Sake Demon, aka Mr. Steal Your Sake, aka the Southern Bald-Headed Demon, aka the Southern Comfort Shaman, aka Old Saint Shaq, aka the Goon of the Gala region, aka the Southern Alcoholic of the Shower Realm, aka the Alcoholic Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. What it do?
I love it. What's this?
11.
What you got on your neck? That's what you shining kind of bright.
Well, you already know we gotta represent for the Soul Society. Holding it down, my homie Soul King for all his awesome anime merch. Got that exclusive Soul Society Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War arc.
You was
very nice.
We're talking about it.
Very nice.
Otaku chains is out here, bro. Anime chains, bro.
I love it.
Send me that link.
I saw these Sailor Moon bamboo earrings today.
We must have them.
Ladies, get you them Sailor Moon earrings. He got all the different
Sailor Scouts.
Oh,
listen, and moving on. When he look like he got kicked out of R&B group. Look, you got kicked out of 212.
I'm the one selling the records.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Curtis.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Curtis. I'm the one selling the records. And the man that's making money on all of us niggas, holding it down for the Curbside Podcast, as well as an assorted bunch of amazing geeks and nerds in his own right. He has his own little network. And I don't like saying that because little always denotes like I'm minimizing, but he is building his own brand. His own brand.
We're growing.
I love it. Listen. And we're working it out now to bring their content and signal boosted on the HNIC network. It is basically white affirmative action in reverse. Support comes in many colors. Apparently, translucent is one of them. So as I hold it down for my brethren all the way from Jersey, relocated to the South, if you're not supporting my man Jay, you're doing yourself a disservice. Jay, talk to him.
Like Kurt said, I am Jay Kirby, host of the Curbside Podcast and our spin-off show Dice Hard with a Vengeance. I had a spiel and it flew right out the window because I'm so excited about the subject that I get to talk about tonight. We have the biggest interview in Curbside history dropping this week, because support isn't just translucent, it also comes in red.
That was a good. Look at you playing on
because
words.
I got the opportunity of a lifetime to sit down with Steve Cardenas, aka Rocky the Red Ranger from Power Rangers and the Blue Zeo Ranger. Absolutely amazing person, amazing interview. That is dropping this week, so please keep an eye out. And also, Kurt, thank you so much for putting Curbside on the HNIC network. We're hoping to bring all of you guys some great content in the very, very soon to be future.
I'll just say we appreciate your thanks, but as always, the motto, the credo is the proliferation and promotion of dope Black and POC creatives. But that doesn't mean we don't big up everybody. And we support those who support us. And it don't matter your race, creed, or color. There is a deficiency of Black and POC representatives in media. So we're just trying to balance the scales. But as always, it don't matter what you look like. If you are talented, if you are motivated, and you fuck with us, we fuck with you. I am so proud of you getting one of your first celebrity interviews, right?
That's so dope.
One of your first.
That is the biggest celebrity we've had on the show, bar none. No questions
That's
asked.
amazing.
And I love that. And that is how you build not only your brand, but it shows the tenacity in which you build it. I'm not going to take it personal since I've been interviewed and I'm the biggest fucking celebrity.
I was about to say, I thought
come on, man, he's a Power Ranger. It don't matter what season it was. He's a Power Ranger.
I ain't gonna beat no goddamn Power Rangers, especially nobody that played the Red Ranger. So I get it. Rocky, much love, much support. We about to keep this thing moving as always, holding it down for the DMV. Y'all call her Big Booty Judy, but I just call her Bay whenever Teffy ain't watching.
I thought you changed the motto. I thought the motto was not until I get my goddamn 20%.
Wow.
My bad. That's on me. That's on me.
Listen, you still fine as fucking let that thing swing. So go ahead on and introduce yourself to the folks.
Hey guys, it is your favorite BBW from the DMV. It is your girl Nina Renee, also known as the Melanated Mochified Merjon's Maiden. Still out here holding it down. Our anniversary just passed on the gang. Let's go. Yeah.
I love it. And let's get to
I feel like they got bigger.
There's voices and then there's the voice. When I get up out of my seat after hearing this young lady talk, 9 times out of 10 it's clean up on Al Kurt. So Foxy Rocks, talk to him.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Foxy Roxy, aka the voice known to make you moist. And this evening's 2 words we're going to throw out there for you guys today is hard work.
Phil, goddamn it!
I got hard work under this desk right now. That's what I'm.
It's a Venmo girl.
I spit for God. I just want you to talk. I just want you to read bedtime stories to me every night. That's all I want. God, I'll read. I'll listen to all of Aesop's favorites.
You can read the toothpaste. I'm signing up.
Listen. Woo. Okay. All right. Straight out of Planet Namek. Fucking up all the Z Warriors and and rocking the DBZ orange and blue, holding it down my doppelganger with the matching glasses, because even if you're saying that, don't mean you can see.
Wow. Such an asshole.
I mean,
I love you. Don't be like that.
Hame, how dare you?
Listen, after I got your ass home safe and sound last week.
Barely.
Don't do that.
Nita, would you say Kame Hame audacity?
How dare you? Hame, how dare you?
If y'all could get a glimpse into the tomfoolery that we got into this weekend, shout out to Siren by Night, who was equally as drunk. Shout out to our gamer elf Alexa over on the Pass Controller podcast, also just as drunk. And shout out to my cousin and original HNIC member McNux. We sang, we drank, and I don't really remember half of the event.
All right.
No,
sounds like a good ass night.
I wish I was joking.
I was about to say, y'all.
Yeah, we was.
Oh, I know he's not joking because I've seen it firsthand.
Right.
Do not remember the second half of the event. But Teffy Wonder, please introduce yourself and let's get the show started.
What's up, guys? It is at Teffy Wonder here, your wonderful melanated mochified merjon. Happy Wednesday, beloveds. Listen, like Kurt said, we been we up and down the I-95 corridor the last couple of weeks, but we finna be home this week. If y'all not following us, headnerdsincharge.com, following us on all of our social media platforms. I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. Hit like, subscribe, one of them shits, all of them shits. Hashtag tell a friend about us.
One of them shits, all of them shits.
Listen, I'm saying headnerdsincharge.com. Sign up for our email list so you can be in the know when we do cool shit like Bacchanal Music Festival this weekend. Stereo Titans, Megaran, DJ Mike City, because we running it back. Come in your best gods play, amen, because we come in as the council of the gods. It's your Greco-Roman god or goddess cosplay on, and come party with your people.
Y'all heard her. Listen, it's real
Hell
simplistic.
yeah.
There is a hell of a lineup. We are having a Street Fighter tournament. Please do not think that your God's play has to be Greek in nature, African deities, cultural deities, however you want to represent yourself. It is welcome. It is going to be a festival of amazing independent music. You're going to rock out with your cock out. And even if you don't have a cock, whip that clit. So,
Oh, what the shit, Lana?
I'm
Jam
just,
out with your clam
yeah, yam out with your
Unity
clam
vibe.
out. I like that. I like that a lot. As always, also special shout out to Paramount Plus and CBS. We got to pull up on the special screening on Star Trek Day for the anniversary of Star Trek animation, and we got to watch Lower Decks season 4 premiere. And I'm now completely addicted to Lower Decks. I have binged the first 2 seasons, on the 3rd, and what an amazing Rick and Morty-esque show.
Bro, you moved through that quick.
Yeah. Well, if I liked it, I love it.
I knew you wasn't conscious Sunday, so.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fucking on the first date with this one.
Wow.
Lower Decks is Lower Decks is if you need a Rick and Morty fix, just like oh man, what's my cartoon that's Rick and Morty based? What's it called?
Solar Opposites.
Solar Opposites. Yes. I love Solar Opposites. I more so love watching the humans in the wall, but I do like Solar Opposites.
The wall.
Yeah.
That's a whole series by itself.
That's a whole bro. Do you
It really is.
You
It
really don't
really
have to tell me
is.
about the aliens. I just want the wall.
I just want the wall episodes.
Yeah. Solar
Piece of the
Opposites.
wall.
Solar Opposites is definitely dope. Lower Decks is right up there. And if you're a Star Trek fan, oh my God, the references, Easter eggs, all of that, chef kiss. Me, Teffy Wonder, so like I said, Siren by Night, he was cutting the fool. Me, Teffy Wonder, and Lex. We get to do dope shit on the weekend, and this is us in New York. I'm almost positive I was propped up. I'm
afraid of what
he is leaning on that post.
You must be leaning on that post.
Yeah, bro. Somebody was like, "Smile, nigga," and that was the videos. Oh, bro,
the evidence is what that's called.
I did Black Hole's Son for karaoke. Walked over to a black woman and was like, "Black women know about black holes, right?" I have so many regrettable moments. Somebody gave me tequila. In my
that was after that though.
Oh, was it? I don't
Why are you always trying to be worse?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
That was after
Tequila's ass business.
Right, tequila minding tequila's business. Because I swear Cardi wasn't there yet. But me and Luna from the back was at further down the bar, like, shut your ass up, like trying to save you from yourself.
Nope.
And you just digging that hole right
That's
on.
what I do. I am looking to get canceled, apparently. There was a lot going on. But that's
listen, don't cancel us yet. Pick up some of our dope ass merch. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, bras, draws, bags, blankets, sticker socks. You want it, we got it. HeadNerdsInCharge.com. Get your on the left t-shirt.
I love
Pick
that.
up something from our champion collection and sign up for our Patreon, patreon.com/headnerdsincharge.
That was Teffy's way of saying, shut the fuck up, keep it going. All right, y'all ready to get the show started?
I wanted to finish.
Yes.
All right, let's get the show started. Shit.
Saga made it.
It never ceases to amaze me why we have these long ass shows, because it always seems like the intro takes a half an hour. All right, first things first. I popped the freaks, all the honeys, dummies, Playboy bunnies, those wanting money. Aquaman 2 director says it's not connected in any way to the Flash. which does not make us feel better about that shitty ass teaser that they sent. Did everybody get to see the teaser?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh, oof, oof. Yaya is in it as Black Manta, and there's moments where I'm like, and then the CGI kicks in, and you're just like, ooh,
Are
you're
we
writing
talking Fast and the Furious
it-
CGI or?
Fast and the Furious CGI versus think Flash with the baby scene CGI.
Oh,
Yikes!
Yeah,
Like
wow.
it
They
looks.
said that they tried to fix that when they put it up on HBO Max. But
they didn't.
Like the teaser looked okay,
Yeah,
but like I was hyped for the first Aquaman. Now I'm just like, okay, it's coming out.
When is it going on Netflix? Amen.
soon,
HBO Max.
because I'm not paying for this shit in the theaters.
Right.
Next up, Daniel Radcliffe has reportedly been cast in Deadpool 3 for a secret role.
it's not young Logan.
I'm
That man's
hoping it's
gonna
Hydra
die.
Bob.
That
Huh?
man is 1,000% gonna die, just like the X-Force scene.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
yeah. I'm hoping he's Hydra Bob because
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, because he's got the comedic chops to be Hydra Bob, but also a lot of people are speculating that he's going to be young Wolverine.
I don't want that.
Yeah, it's like
We need him to gain like a smooth 40.
I feel like he's got the look for it, but not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not
He
sure.
gonna
if he
step
can
his
pull
weight
it off.
up.
well, we can't
Go
even
back.
say physique because for some I don't know what steroids Disney
Yeah.
is buying.
Listen,
But-
it's called $1 billion, nigga.
It's called Disney Games. Huh?
Yo,
Yo, you ain't never lied. They don't be playing with they shit. Interesting little caveat. The Marvels, featuring all the Captain Marvels of the MCU, is rumored to have a runtime of only 97 minutes, making it the shortest MCU movie ever.
Mama don't like that.
What in the commercial break?
Right.
To me, this could be on Disney Plus then.
Yeah.
Mm,
It sounds like a special. in a movie.
hour 37.
Here's my thing.
We paying $20
the credits
for an hour
7
and 37
minutes
minutes.
themselves. Do we really need this in the theaters? Do we really?
I
Not
want to
for
see it in the
97
theaters, me personally. But
Why?
I love Captain Marvel. She's a huge hit
Which
in
one?
our house. All of them.
I only want to see.
Not named Carol.
I only want to see Monica.
Stop being a hater. Stop being a hater.
I can't. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I am underwhelmed by all the Captain Marvels, to be honest with you. And I guess Carol Danvers, well, she's no longer the most powerful now in the
Which is
MCU,
wild.
which is wild to me anyway. But also, I'm not overly hyped to see the Marvels. I doubt I'll be pressed to go to see it in theaters unless we get a pre-screening or.
What
you
I'm
know,
hearing is Teffy's gonna make you like Barbie.
Yep.
No.
That's right. No,
I mean, I watched the
Madison,
Marvels. I watched Miss Marvel, the TV show on Disney Plus. I thought it was really fun. It kind of gave me like after school, like kid vibes. Like it felt like it wasn't for me personally, but it was still really enjoyable. Monica Rambeau, Tiana Parrish can do no wrong with that wagon she dragging. I love her.
Amen.
And I think she did great in WandaVision. I don't know why people hate Brie Larson so much.
It ain't even the wagon for me. It's the natural hair. I have a thing for when it's like because I always think I could just grab that poof. And I'm sorry, not to make it sexual.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, moving on. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Listen, proof that black hair can exist on camera and look good.
Amen.
Big facts. Big facts. I'm here for it. For a few of us 90s kids and 80s babies, they're gonna do a Crow reboot, but they're tagging it as an anti-Marvel movie.
Jesus fucking Christ!
This
When
sounds
you're
like
trying to-
anti-money.
I'm sick of
Right.
it.
Just say you trying too hard, bro.
Right.
Just say you want to be
You
broke.
say you ran out of ideas at this point. Jeez Louise and cheese.
Well, do we want? Okay, first and foremost, do we need a Crow reboot?
No.
No.
I'd go see it.
I'm kind of here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for a Crow reboot. I don't like them taking shots at Marvel before we've even heard anything past, hey, a reboot exists.
So I don't need it. I'm not against it. But this is one of those things where it's going to be like, oh, y'all getting in y'all own way before the shit is even fucking started. Like, just sit your ass up.
You know
and
what
make
it
your
reminds
movie.
me of? It reminds me of all the Xbox and PlayStation games that came out in the like mid 2000s that called themselves Halo killers. And then everyone forgot about them because they were already trying to be someone else.
Stop trying to be something you're not. Just be yourself.
Yeah, I feel like where Brandon Lee left off already adds mystique to the movie, so people will come support it just off the love.
Right.
The sequel, the original sequel to The Crow was ass.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about
Right. And I feel like a reboot would be a great homage without like Jay say, without the hate. Just come out with a great movie. It was one of those movies that we didn't expect. Like, honestly, I would put Crow and Blade in kind of that same realm where it kind of came out of nowhere. A lot of people didn't know they were original comic book characters.
Right.
But when it debuted, it was like, I'm here for it. You know what I mean?
Honest nerd moment. I watched it because he reminded me of Sting.
Yeah. No. Well, that's where Sting got it from. And
yeah, that's exactly where Sting got it
right.
from.
That's why I said it reminded me of Sting, and I was like, yep.
And that's crazy that Sting raised the visibility of The Crow, even though The Crow was already a great movie.
Right.
Shout out to Scott Hall, who said, "Hey, Sting, watch this movie. It'll make you a shit ton of money."
Yeah.
And the fact that he listened, good for you.
And it was the era. I mean, Raven was, I don't know if y'all wrestling fans. I mean, like that whole grungy, angsty 90s. It was a vibe. The Crow
1000%.
debuted at a time that was perfect for The Crow.
Had to be there, kids. Had to be there.
I know we're getting so fucking old. Anyway,
first of all, speak for yourself.
Alec, the 40s is kicking my ass.
I wouldn't know.
For my gamers, heads up.
Sorry.
PlayStation State of Play will be September 14th.
That's tomorrow.
Mark
money
calendars. Tomorrow will be PlayStation's State of Play. We will be broadcasting it on all HNIC platforms and signal boosting it. Definitely pull up for it because this is where everything gets announced.
Is this late in the season or am I tripping?
No. Mortal Kombat comes out in 6 days.
They did one over the summer too.
If you pre-ordered premium, that comes out tomorrow as well.
No, because I
So I'll
thought
miss you all.
I thought PlayStation State of Play was something they did like in the spring before like D23 and all that.
E3, but RIP to that.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. For those pulling up now, our Twitch is currently not on. I know a large contingency of people watching.
Sorry, I showed a booby.
Yeah, somebody fucked up and pulled a titty out, and we got a handful.
Oh no!
Oh bad.
Who knows what we did? I didn't
so
even
sorry.
dispute it. I really should go in there and dispute it. But either way, we'll figure out. We'll be back up on Twitch next week. But I just didn't. It's been too much going on to fight the man today. But
Yep. MK1, 10 o'clock launch.
let me see. Antonio said, "What about the Phantom?"
Okay.
And yeah, they're
I'm
talking about
intrigued.
Mortal Kombat 1 is tomorrow. Definitely excited for that. We talked about
Pre-order
that.
premium only.
Nina
Standard edition is $9.19.
Nina was supposed to break it down last week, but she wasn't able to. But we kind of elaborated that Omni-Man, Homelander, and
Quan Chi,
Peacemaker.
Draco,
Peacemaker.
and Peacemaker, yes.
Yeah.
Because WB can't help but drag their nuts across Netherrealm.
Yep. Basically.
Yeah, someone said it out loud. Thank you.
Let me see. Teddy said, "Really, right now for MK1. I know I love you guys. I could be playing right now." Teddy, we appreciate you pulling up. Listen, it's something to put that.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna miss you all. because after tomorrow.
Yeah. Nina's gonna disappear. That's a shit.
Later, taters.
I ain't even mad at it.
Listen, I'll send Cleve so you know I'm alive.
I saved this last hot topic for Jay.
Is it Garth Brooks?
Power Rangers Cosmic Fury confirms a new Ranger color never used.
Is that gold?
30 years. I don't know if you know. Gold has been used.
They've used gold, and
this is going to be
sort of an
orange.
Marigold?
Yeah. Has it ever been an orange Ranger?
No, not that I
Not
officially.
Not for American.
Not
Right.
officially. There has been like
Jay is our resident, Mighty Morphin Power Ranger aficionado.
The closest two Orange Rangers that we had were both an SPD. It was SPD Cat Ranger, which was a white and orange suit, and then I don't remember the character's name, but he tried to make his own orange suit and be his own Power Ranger, and it was like a Power Ranger at home kind of costume.
Not
DIY. Yeah, DIY Power Ranger costume.
Because the gold one is Dino Charge, right?
That is the closest we've gotten to orange.
Okay. All right. Well, they're saying that Power Rangers Cosmic Fury is going to debut this new color. It looks orange to me.
It looks golden to me, like goldenrod.
I've seen a little bit of Cosmic Fury. What do you want to say? Concept art, set photos. They look really good. Like some of the costumes look really good. So I'm looking forward to this.
I don't know. It looks like a tiger in the background.
It looks like the same color as the Dino Charge gold.
And it looks like a squirrel on his chest. I'm not sure what's going on there, but
not a squirrel.
I'm just saying.
Squirrelazord.
If it works in Rescue Rangers, why not?
Listen, Nutzord. Too soon.
Oh, wow.
That
That would be the White Ranger.
That would be the opaque Ranger.
Because semen's opaque. What did somebody said? It's a rhino. I don't know.
They're talking about Jungle Fury, the rhino from Jungle Fury. It's like more of a white and black. It has like orange lining, but it's more white and black.
I guess we're gonna have to wait for more information because I thought this one was gonna be a slam dunk, but
it's giving very much marigold.
Hey.
Yeah, the Rhino Ranger was white with like orange trim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the Miles costume with the
Little Nas X had a debut for his documentary about his rise to fame, and this is how he pulled up to the event.
Who was his goddamn trainer?
Which sparked us to make some comparisons because he definitely looks like the final boss.
It's given very much Sephiroth vibes.
That's what somebody
Sephiroth in there, yeah.
I don't know. I got Vega vibes.
I definitely see Vega.
I see Vega.
I feel that Vega.
I definitely see Vega.
And if not Vega,
give him the mask, and you're kind of on the right track.
Who I see more than anybody? Pegasus.
You know who I see? Alucard.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
Yeah,
definitely. I feel like he'd hit a Kaiba boy real quick.
Yeah,
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
No, he's definitely a Yu-Gi-Oh villain.
Yeah, definitely.
That's Pegasus's cousin, unicorn.
You back to my trap card, little boy.
Exactly. I've got your
Leaving in the heart of the cards, aren't we?
It's the heart of the cards, Yugi boy.
I told you long ago. All right.
Are you ready? No, I'm sorry.
I love that song. He said that's a Genocide said that's a scorpion.
It's a deer, bro.
That's what I thought it was.
It's a deer, bro.
It's a deer, bro.
That wraps up Hot Topics actually.
Wow.
And we
in under the 1 hour mark? Crazy.
Yes, God.
Wow.
I ain't fucking around today. So let's take a pivot because I was of course scouring these geeky social media streets and came across something that sparked a little bit of debate. And people know how I feel about Superman, but
He's black.
We have to have this conversation.
Oh, come on.
Cave Comic ranked every Superman actor from worst to best. This
Is
is the
Dean
best
Cain the worst?
Superman actors from worst to best. The worst Superman actor was Nicolas Cage, which gave a cameo
Mhm.
in the recent Flash. That's the only time he's ever portrayed it on
Does Kurt
screen.
Allen have a tummy?
And
Wait,
then-
y'all for real?
But that's what Cave Comics said.
No, I'm saying like Nicolas Cage was Superman.
Yeah.
Cameo. I'll explain it later.
Okay.
It's a,
Jay
a
said not
long
now.
story.
Yeah.
It's a long
Not now,
story.
not
Yeah,
now.
fighting the spider and shit. Kirk Allen from the original black and white television
Wow,
show.
and they let him get
Okay.
away with that.
7 Dean Cain. Number 6 George Reeves. I already have issue right here, but I'm gonna get through their ranking and then we can talk about our ranking. I actually watched the George Reeves original black and white series on Nick at Night as a kid pretty frequently, and I'm a little biased.
Allowed to have televisions.
Plus, what was it called? Dean Cain series is called
Lois and Clark.
The Adventures
Lois-
of Lois
yeah.
and Clark.
Yeah, right.
The Adventures of Racist and Who Did What?
They rated Brandon Ruth.
Ralph.
I said what I said.
Yeah.
That nigga ruined. He had a super bastard. His name is Ruth. From until I say different.
Fair enough. Super bastard gets you points.
Thank you, Brandon Ruth. Number 5, and Tom Welling, number 4.
I fucked with Smallville.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
Smallville.
I love
get
me
it.
some Smallville. I've met Tom Welling. He's absolutely wonderful. I'm concerned. What 3?
Yeah. Now I'm like, well, who made the top 3?
Tyler Hoechlin.
Hoagland.
I don't know how to say that one.
Oakland.
I don't know
Oakland.
who this nigga is.
He's on the new
CW.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the new one.
He's the CW Superman.
They actually ranked
New
him
Lois
number
and
3.
Clark, Supergirl.
They ranked him number 3.
Number 3. That's crazy.
Mm,
Over Tom Welling.
That's
Over
Henry
Tom
Cavill.
Welling.
Over Tom Welling?
Henry Cavill
Yeah.
is number 2, and
Who's number
I
one?
get
is
Well, of course.
Christopher Reeves. is
Obviously.
not- yeah.
Okay. Respectfully. Yeah.
Respectfully.
so okay, real quick. I just want to break something down. That top 3 needs to be revamped. Number 1 in my world, Henry Cavill is number 1. With
Okay.
Christopher Reeves is number 2,
Okay.
Okay.
and
Tom
which I
Welling is
feel like
number
they're
3.
interchangeable.
Yeah, it depends on the day.
Right.
That depends on
And
the
it
day.
depends on
Those
the
are 1 and 2.
Superman fan. If you're
Yeah.
an old school Superman fan, like
It's always
me,
going to be Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
right.
Christopher
Yeah.
Reeves.
But for a large majority of the geek culture, Henry Cavill, he is the
He is
truest
Superman.
embodiment and
Yeah.
physique, the chiseled chin, the whole nine,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He's the
That
embodiment.
chin
of
is
Superman.
chiseled.
That chin
Like
is
for-
the motherfucker. That shit's not a
Right.
train.
Because for us who
It's
watched the
chin-tastic.
cartoon in the 90s, that is Henry Cavill with the swoop and the that's Henry Cavill.
Now, this number 3, you
Yeah,
done
move
bumped your
Tom up.
motherfucking head, y'all.
Move Tom up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Move
how
Tom up.
He doesn't even
Yeah,
go
move
here.
Tom and
I'll make a
Brandon up.
strong case for Tom Welling to be number 3, and or if you're an OG like me, George
I was
Reeves.
gonna say, yeah, I would give it to George for
nostalgia's sake.
for nostalgia's sake. But for me, it would
Yeah.
number 3 would be Tom Welling because
too.
that was my
Yep.
shit.
Yeah, because I don't even know who the other man is. He doesn't even
Crazy
go here.
part, I've never seen a single episode of Smallville.
It's really
What?
good.
Really?
I know, and I heard.
Smallville was
really-
incredible. That
Uh,
casting
Not
was
knocking it.
phenomenal.
Listen, I'm co-signing him at number 3 because I know the impact of Smallville.
Yeah.
But
That was a phenomenal show.
I've seen more
Bro.
with George Reeves than I ever did of Smallville.
I mean, even with him bringing in Cyborg, R.I.P. Jet Jackson.
I got to meet Lex, Clark, and Aquaman from Smallville at a convention, and I binged all of the episodes beforehand. So Smallville is definitely top tier Superman for me.
So Carolyn says
So
she liked
Tom is definitely
Dean
3.
Cain.
So I grew up. Dean Cain was Superman when I was in like elementary school. Then when I moved up to middle school, that's when Tom Welling came along. The Dean Cain one just was like some silly rom-com shit. Like it wasn't even like it didn't even read as Superman to me. That's why they called it The Adventures of Lois and Clark.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, I was still watching the animated series when Dean Cain was on TV.
Yeah.
I was still watching the Batman animated
Also,
series. and the
why are we
Superman
get?
animated series.
Did it specifically say live action? I didn't see.
I
All of them
believe
were
so.
live action.
Yeah, everything was live action.
But if it was up to me, the animated series is number
I was
one.
gonna
bar
say
none.
there's no love for the guys that animated the voice.
Nah, no.
I think it's like live action actors who've done it more than once.
And they're saying
That's
don't
fair.
sleep on Tyler. We're not.
We're
But also,
not, but Tom.
He
come
doesn't
on.
even go here.
Right. Also, Tyler, nigga, you just got here.
Right. You're not
Exactly.
gonna put him at number.
How do you
3
go to his number 3 when you haven't even been here long
Over
enough?
Tom
Like, Tom
Welling
Welling
and a-
held it down for decades, my
Right.
God.
Right.
Tom Welling, George Reeves, Dean Cain all have longer series.
Yep.
Christopher Reeve.
Okay, I'll say this about Tom Welling. I don't know if Tom is the best Superman ever. He is easily one of the best Clark Kents.
I get it to you.
I get that.
Easily,
That's fair.
I get it to you.
absolutely, hands down. Because that's the whole point of Smallville is him becoming Superman.
Superman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Him finding
So-
himself and things.
And I do think series, just like Batman, there's good Bruce Waynes and then there's good Batmans.
Yes,
And I believe there are good Clark Kents and good Supermans, just like there's good Peter Parkers
Right.
and
Yes.
good. But see, Spider-Man, unlike Batman and Superman, doesn't show his face at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
So really, only face to be associated is Peter Parker.
Right.
I in my opinion, I still stand by Henry Cavill, Christopher Reeves, Tom Welling, or George Reeves, interchangeable. But Brandon Routh, nigga, you need to be second to last. And only because I would make you last every time, all the time. The way you ruined Superman Returns.
Did he purposely ruin it himself?
He didn't. He's
not.
too much of a nerd. He showed up in every other nerdy show.
Listen,
Fred said, I blame him.
I blame him. It's so bad that I know him better in the CW era as
the Atom.
As the Atom. I was like, well, that's redeemable.
Right.
That's some shit where you be like, I gotta be. See, that's like Ryan Reynolds. That's Ryan Reynolds level. You fuck up Green Lantern, let me go fix Deadpool.
Yep.
Right.
You my man Chris come on,
Chris
y'all.
Evans.
Chris Evans. I fucked
Human
up Johnny
Torch.
Storm. Let me go get Captain America.
Right.
Michael B.
And
Jordan.
work it and kill it.
I fucked up Johnny Storm. Let me go fix Kill. You know
Let me
what
go
I mean?
be
Killmonger. You
Right.
can't just you can't trash some certain beloved heroes.
It's not his fault. It's trash.
You.
It's
Kurt
also
blames
bad
him.
writing.
No, granted, it is trash, but I don't blame.
Yeah, we're not
Brandon
just
for it.
I'm not debating it as trash. I'm saying I've seen him in enough other things that I don't blame him for that being trash.
Yeah, he didn't
Agreed.
even fit the mold, in my opinion, of Superman. Okay,
That nigga had
not
big
his
shoes
fault.
to fill. Yeah, it is
I-
not his fault.
well, guess what? I'm
He
sorry.
still didn't fill the shoes.
Right.
Listen,
But
he
we're
came
not
back in
disagreeing with
the,
the
he
fact
came back
that
in the
Superman
last
returned.
season.
Did he
Crisis of
even put the
Infinite
shoes
Earths,
on?
They
number
did do that.
45.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I love that it's Earths. I love it.
I'm mad he said horny thoughts trigger heat vision. Well, look.
It did in Smallville. Yeah.
It
It
Yes,
did
it
because
was
he
nice.
would, he saw the ladies and then he burned a hole in a locker 3.
Listen, I done burned a hole in a couple bitches. I was ready.
Oh my gosh.
Where's my goddamn BC pop? Okay.
I wonder was Superman nuts if he could control his strength.
No, hear me out because I said this and I was like, I
It would be like
wonder.
Hancock, where he'd be like, "Get out of the way, bitch."
Ah!
Push all over the room.
See, no, that's not where my brain went. Mine was more like, how many times does he X-ray vision before you need chemo?
Mm.
Oh.
I'm a dark thinker. We know this. Make our peace with it.
Oh wow. I wish I would start having my hair fall out. Be like, nigga, you been looking at me naked?
This whole time.
Right.
This whole time.
Wait a minute. Can you imagine how many
So I know
people
you
in
better
this
find
country-
right.
Yeah. Yo, Shaq, could you imagine him staring at you? Be like, you looking at my dick right now, ain't you?
But Superman. Superman. You looking at
You gotta hit the hello.
Yeah,
My eyes
stop
are
it.
up here.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because you couldn't give I can promise you couldn't give a nigga like me X-ray vision. I'm
It's
looking
good
at
to see you today.
Nigga, you be walking into walls and shit. You would not be paying
Exactly. No, Teffy, this is what it would be. An alarming rate of cancer research in Pennsylvania. An alarming
This
spike
dude
of
walks
cancer
fast.
treatment.
Listen, apparently around this one address.
Exactly. An alarming spike of cancer treatments in
Like, hey, yo, Kurt, I heard
Pennsylvania.
you've
will
been
have
going
won
out
this
people
award.
watching lately, man. What's up with
Yo, bro, I just be sitting in the park for hours.
They'd know who you were by then. Sicko.
Yo, Kurt, imagine going to a WNBA game.
Bro, no. Here go the worst part. Walking around in school let out. I'm like, ah!
That's what you get for trying to play football. That's what you get.
Oh, see, and then that's my thing. I gotta sort through the women and the men, and then now I'm mad at you. I'm like, oh,
Now he's got super duper cancer.
I see why she left me. God damn it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now you got all the jokes. It was
That
never
one
going to be
area
pretty.
got
You
nothing
know
but
why.
dead flowers
You know
around
why.
it.
Right? And then when you talk to me, I'll scan you and be like, lower your voice to me, bro.
Exactly. Everybody starts buying lead clothes.
That's all I'm saying. Use my super breath to make your nipples hard randomly.
That's so petty.
And they fall off.
Right. Now I'm over here with Arctic titties. Thanks a lot.
That's the way I like to do.
Second you see a skirt.
Exactly.
Wow, that went crazy.
Yo, well, okay.
You can win, laser
For the
vision.
chat, what power of Superman's would you want? You only get to pick one. And
First of all, I
Superman,
can't imagine you with the super speed. Ain't nobody got time for that jackhammer.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Throwing bitches
You
back out of
destroyed.
alignment.
Listen,
Exactly. Just
I
like that
don't
lipo.
stroke
Like,
anyway.
what
I
are
don't
you
want to
doing?
be. Okay. So, what are all Superman's powers? Because it is a lot.
Yes.
I was about to say that's a long list. If we're talking about like
Yeah, bro.
back in the 50s, 60s
If
era.
you go post crisis,
Okay. So let's take it slow. This is how we doing it. We doing it piece by
That's
piece.
what she said. Sorry.
Super strength,
Uh-huh.
Flying.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
far vision, like you can see far.
Supervision.
Yeah, supervision,
Flying.
X-ray vision,
Yep.
flying.
Yep.
He can
heat vision.
what was it called? Indestructibility to the point of.
Invincibility.
Durability.
Did you say invisibility? He ain't invisible.
Invincibility.
Invincibility. I'm about to be
Invincible.
like, this
Yeah,
nigga
he-
invisible too. All right.
You definitely don't get
Pretty
that.
invincible.
All right. What else?
He can survive the vacuum of space.
Right. That goes with the
Every-
Invincibility.
yeah.
Everything
Okay.
gets
He has super hearing
enhanced
too,
the
right?
more. Yes, super hearing.
Super
Super
hearing, super breath.
Super strength.
We
We
said
said
strength.
super
We said
strength.
strength first.
So I'm at
Um,
9 or
Everything increases with the more radiation from the yellow sun.
Solar radiation absorption.
Yep.
got you. Okay. Is that all of it?
And we
But
said
I bet you that
exposition,
nigga
right?
can't cook at all.
You know what? I hate you.
You don't need to cook. He'll fly wherever you want.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly. I literally
steal
just
some
went to
food.
Paris.
That
and
nigga burn toast. I know it.
That's what he burns boiling water, but he gonna fly to Paris and get this croissant.
Genocide says solar flare. What's? Oh yeah.
That's the Dragon Ball.
Basically,
Yeah. He get right. Well, go ahead, Jay. Break it down.
No, he basically takes all of the solar radiation that he has absorbed into his body and expels it at once into a giant explosion, basically.
And murders folks. Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't he super smart too, though?
This nigga has
Not-
told the
And he
earth.
can comprehend things at remarkable speeds
Yeah.
So
because
can-
he can see.
So he is
That,
super
no,
narcissistic.
nigga, that's just
Wow, Clark.
ADHD.
I know. Trust me, I
So he
know.
is super narcissist.
That's like my son watching YouTube videos on 3 times the speed.
Now the question now becomes for the panel and for you over there commenting, which power would y'all want? You only get one. You want the strength?
I want the strength.
All right. So you're strong, but you're not invulnerable. Ain't no bullets bouncing off your ass.
I'm not out here trying to get shot.
All right.
Out here trying to get signed.
Sir, you white. You're
I'm
not getting
fly.
shot no way.
Exactly. He already has
He
a
said, I already got
superpower.
that superpower.
I was gonna
Roxy,
say he already has that superpower. He
Roxy,
lit.
which
Yeah.
power would you want, baby?
I want to fly.
All right,
I'm just
I
gonna
think-
get out of Dodge all the time. Like, you don't fight me. I'm out of here.
She said, I ain't got to drive. I'm out.
Hey man, save that gas tank.
Nina, which one would you want?
Okay, so I would say heat vision, but my temper some shit.
Please, Lord, not you.
R.I.P. We know what it is. X-ray vision, same answer. I'm already rude. I don't need to see what you got. I'm gonna say super speed
Ooh,
we
why the
here.
super speed?
because if I can't fly,
Well,
I'm
as
just
a circle.
hauling ass. Like I just need to get where I need to get.
Okay, Shaq, what you want?
I'm gonna take flight too. You ever fuck a bitch in zero gravity?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Only
Yo, she'll never leave you. She be like, that nigga had me in 0 G's.
Right.
Sky says.
Like, you ever fuck over your bed? Like above the sheets, baby? Come on, man.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun. I'd be fucking with people, having whole
Listen,
orgies
I would
in
be
the
the type
sky.
of nigga to like fly in somebody's yacht and just be like, "Hey, yo, y'all niggas had partying?" And they be like, "Who the fuck is you?"
I don't like you. I would nut on your head.
I
like
mean,
a
hear me
bird
out.
shit.
If I'm running fast, I can run on water.
Yo,
If I run
yeah,
fast, I
winning
can run on
dunk
water.
contest, you could definitely, you would win. You would definitely be one of the greatest wide receivers of all time.
Oh yeah.
Listen, if I got super speed, I'm breaking all Olympic records, bitch.
For me,
super strength.
The Jamaicans will never take another fucking gold medal.
You
surprised
saying
nobody-
who?
I'm surprised no one said it, but I'll be the first to say it. I want invulnerability. You can't fuck with me. Period.
Until I get this green gem.
No, there ain't nobody said nothing about no weaknesses. I just said what the power is. You mean to tell me?
Strength, I hit you hard enough.
No, I'm invulnerable to it. Now you might knock me on my ass, but I'm not gonna be hurt. I kind of like that. Now that would really suck when it's time to die.
Because you ain't doing it.
And you 300.
Yeah, you bury me underground, and now I gotta just wait.
Okay, Madame Delphine Lalaurie.
Yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking
Coven
about.
head ass.
Yo, I love Coven. That was one of my favorite series.
But that's the only season. It's not up for debate.
Yeah. Taffy, what would you pick?
Super speed. I'm Robin Banks. The fuck?
Real bad. Thank you. You can't
I'm
ask
Robin-
me stuff like that.
I'm knocking holes out and
Exactly. I don't know what happened.
You couldn't even see. It was just a blur on the screen. Yep.
Look, at his rate, you won't
Nigga,
even see the blur on the
HNIC
screen.
finna be a hit by hook or by crook. The fuck?
Listen,
Fuck.
Jumbotrons for everybody.
But I'd be like, Taffy, can you put a flower in every human's hands on earth? No problem.
No, nigga.
It's gonna have an HNIC sticker on it though.
Exactly.
I love it.
With the barcode on the back, scan me.
Exactly.
Facts.
Thank you for your purchase. I
It's
didn't.
gonna
Yeah,
be
you
like
did.
it's gonna be
Yeah,
like
you
when
did.
Apple pushed the YouTube album out to all
Yeah.
iPhone users. It's gonna be just like that. They'll be like this viral marketing.
I still haven't forgiven them for that fucking album.
You know what? With super speed, you can smack all the fattest asses in the world.
Yeah, I
God.
could.
And plan
Actually,
to.
you might be able
And
to.
plan to. Real
Nah,
bad.
I was about to say,
You can
I don't
suck
know.
every beautiful titty in the world too. Phenomenal.
That might not be consensually, so I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
I mean, just leave a no
I
card.
don't know
You
where
know
they've
what I'm
been.
saying?
No card. I sucked your titty.
Just like, hey, titty, nipples feel raw. Call this number.
Listen, look, I'm gonna be a chill ass boy. I'm invulnerable and I live forever. That's why I always like Vandal Savage. Cause
No. But
Kurt,
can
you
drink-
couldn't
you'll
have
drink, but
invulnerability.
You'll never be drunk.
You'll never be drunk.
Oh no.
So enjoy that brown water, nigga.
okay, so
Enjoy this
apparently I'm
spice.
flying too. Shit.
Thank you, Dirk. Come on. I feel
Damn that.
like floating drunk would feel awesome.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm robbing niggas. I'm out here.
Taffy,
About
Taffy,
to
I'm gonna
the
be
most
like
dangerous
Jay.
man in
I'm gonna
all
be
the
like Jay.
NFL.
Real fast. Just punch through this wall for me, right quick.
Right.
Don't ask no questions.
Right. And then
Antonio
be nice
says
enough to
super
put it back.
speed
You
means
got
quick
super
nut.
strength. I mean,
I don't know if I want to bust a nut fast. Well, either way.
I mean, that would work out
that
in my
doesn't mean you
favor,
have
though,
to be
honestly.
fast all the time. It's just an ability. It's not a disability.
But before we get off this topic, I want to kind of make an official ruling on everyone's top 3 Supermen. Not necessarily we got to go through the whole list, but who is your top 3 from 3 to 1? Tef?
Tom Welling. I'm giving it to Christopher Reeves off GP and Henry Cavill.
All right.
Same answer.
Same answer.
Reeves, Cavill, Welling.
Okay.
Okay. Shaq?
Reeves and Cavill can alternate depending on the day.
I
Those
get
are the
it.
three.
You see, ain't nobody debate you, but it
In
was
that
just
order.
Okay. Shaq?
I'm probably the oddball because I prefer the animated Superman, but I'll go with Jay's pick.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm going with my boy, just so y'all know. George Reeves,
Skyline.
Christopher Reeves, Cavill. For me, personally. Shout out to the OG, triple OG, Great Caesar's Ghost. That's where it came from.
Right.
Caesar's Ghost.
Great Caesar's Ghost.
That's why I like the
love
old
it.
Batmans. Like, holy strawberries, Batman.
Yeah, right.
I love that
Here the
shit.
jam.
Oh, hold on. Oh, Nick. We can now pre-order Tekken.
Freaking news. We
Uh-oh,
can
PlayStation
now
app is
pre-order
up.
Tekken. All right, well, let's get to this main topic.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
It's time.
Oh dear God, a show under 2 hours. Bless you.
Never would have made
This is episode 255. Don't cash at me, bro. Cyber panhandling and scamming in the nerd community. Warning: some of you niggas might get triggered by this conversation because you are some of the niggas that we'll be talking about in this conversation. I'm gonna set some parameters. We are not coming at those who utilize crowdfunding as a rare occurrence to support you through tough times. We are also not knocking people who need the financial help and resources to live everyday life. We are fully cognizant that shit ain't easy. We were talking about it before the show. Life been lifing. Life been lifing. We get it.
bad.
Yep.
It's hard for everyone out here.
Hell yeah.
But is it just me, or does it seem like there is a reoccurring instance of people who almost on a monthly and or weekly basis have their Cash App up because they need to pay everyday bills that we all have to pay, and not necessarily emergency situations? Have y'all noticed the influx of that?
Yeah, it's like a faster GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Also, for those of you who crowdfund your projects, deeply respect the crowdfunding process. But nigga, I do not have enough money for your weekly campaigns.
Amen.
And it's hard because for creatives, that is a large source of how you gain capital. But also when it's so frequent that it exhausts the base that you have. Now, there are some GoFundMes that is basically you paying for the product. Like the reward is you get the product and pop. But some of y'all out here taking in the money and we ain't never getting the product.
Dr. Umar said what?
You know what?
I'm sorry, I got a text. My bad.
I mean, the school was never built.
They working on it.
Yeah.
LeBron's
his
school was
mammy
built in
basement.
20 minutes, but whatever.
Now,
Facts.
I know I got my go-tos that if a brother need lunch or if money a little funny and I ain't telling no goddamn jokes, I can call on to slide me a couple dollars on Cash App. I don't do it often, but sometimes you need help. But what is your perception when I say the term cyber panhandling? Go ahead. Need this shack.
You know that's what I call it. That's what it is. Instead of having a sign in a fucking bucket, you got Cash App.
Go ahead,
So
Shaq.
what's considered cyber panhandling to me is a specific group of people who know if at first I don't succeed, you're the fallback. So if I have anything, I know I'm never getting it back, but I know consistently you gonna hit me up on a regular basis. You don't give a fuck that I'm a single parent. You don't give a fuck about none of that. You saw me online, said, "Oh, she got some new hair. Do you think I could hold this until Friday?" Which Friday are you talking about? Because it never happens.
Friday 3047.
Right. Friday 3030.
BCE.
February 31st, 3030. So like that's the thing. Like when you have that set of people, like, and you know they're working or you know they're doing stuff, but every month you think you could let me hold this, you think you could let me hold that. I know I can't. Fuck right off today.
All right, Shaq.
So before I go into my tangent, because this kind of subject be irking my nerves in the hood, I gotta make a quick quote that an old wise man from the South told me. I cannot extend my hand out to you if that means I'm going to fall in the process of lifting you up.
That's some wisdom for that ass.
Damn.
With that being said, like, bruh, I get times is hard, but there's too many opportunities in this kind of country for you to be on a monthly basis asking niggas for money, right? Like literally, you can get a Sam's Club card, buy you a couple packs of chocolates, flip them hoes $1.25 a piece, and you got a little something in your pocket. At least get you a sandwich or some deodorant, some shit.
Sandwich and deodorant.
You can go donate plasma twice a week for about $40 to $30 minimum, and you're looking at least $70 a week. You know what I'm saying?
Also, Shaq.
There's shit that exists within this country that can allow you to not be rich, but allow you to have some type of stability in your pocket. I understand you got your onesies and twosies to help out when you need it. But then where's the financial literacy? Where's the saving up to get to the final portions where you ain't gotta ask no more, right? Because like I've had multiple niggas once I came into my profession now where I am in the military. Niggas want to start asking money, but don't say what's up, how you doing, how's that lifestyle treating you,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like don't come from my pockets if you ain't asking how I am. Facts. I'm not your bank.
Facts.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Or don't let me see you with that money and you taking hoes out.
Oh, listen, because niggas want to flaunt when they got money, but want to be this God-fearing man when they asking for it.
You asked me for money 2 weeks after my birthday to turn up with somebody else. I ain't even get a shot. Like that's crazy.
Yep.
Go ahead, Jay.
So I got two things. The first thing is I'm 1,000%. If I'm good, like if I am well off, I am 1,000% that friend that said, "You want to go out? Well, I don't have no money. I didn't ask if you had money. I'm asking if you want to go out." I'm 1,000% that friend. But some sagely advice I got from a wrestling veteran, the great Bob Evans. You are less likely to help someone sitting on the side of the road with a broke down car than you are to see someone pushing their car and stop and help push. If they're not helping themselves, then why are you gonna?
Yo, that's real shit. And I'll just say this. I finance a lot of folks, and I don't mind. But there is something that really grinds my gears, overcooks my grits, tussles my giblets. when
Those giblets.
I fucking see y'all begging about taking care of your daily needs, and then the next week I see pictures of you motherfuckers at a con.
Can we
That's
talk about
With
that
the
day
largest,
there?
most elaborate cosplays. And I know you got the hotel. Yeah, maybe 37 of y'all in one room, but you paid for a hotel.
But you flew out.
And you had to eat. I know you ate. I
You
know
went to the airport.
You was drinking and stinking. I know you was.
Not drinking and stinking. I'm not.
All I'm saying is to the point of everybody on the panel, I empathize and I'm on the same vein, but also I just feel like at what point is there personal accountability in how you prioritize what is important? Because let me tell you something. And Taffy, how much money me and you have moved through Cash App?
Ciao.
I think there's a feature on Cash App where you can look at how much money you sent an individual. Now, me and Teffy, without getting too much into our HNIC business, I send funds to and from for the different things that we fund and send and pay for, whether it be an event, a trip, a vendor, etc. I think last we checked, we are well on. We're about to hit $40,000 that we have moved between the two of us, close to 40 grand. Now, mind you, and nowhere in that has Tef ever been like, "Hey, nigga, I need to hold something." But also, there's nothing wrong with somebody helping and being like, "Hey, you're doing X, Y, and Z. Let me offset some costs for you." And I think that's what you were getting at, Jay. Like being that friend, like, "Hey, we going out. Don't worry about it. I got a couple dollars for you."
Yeah.
But to me, putting up your social media billboard with your cup in hand every week with some random story.
What weirds me out are people with the Cash App in their bio, like all the time.
All the time. Now, if
Y'all
that's
don't
your
give a damn about
business
the
and
Cash
how you,
App.
if that's not, look, if you, I don't know what it is about me that makes y'all think I pay for content. I don't. But for the lovely ladies who engage in sex work, who constantly send the same DMs over and over again because you send the same nudes over and over again to everybody else, I'm not interested. And no, I won't Cash App you because that's just not my thing. At least you're being entrepreneurial in that you're trying to sell a product. I don't have a problem with it, but it does get annoying after a while.
And also, it's free titties out here. I'm sorry.
Listen, if there's one thing I will never pay
The
for,
hub is free,
bruh. I'll never pay. I got my that old wise man once told me never pay for pussy. Somebody fucking in the background. God damn.
Sorry.
I was about to say somebody getting it.
They sound like bongo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How you doing? How's your mama? And then there's also the scams. This particular topic came up because I don't know if y'all have heard, but they have basically outed the young lady who said she was hit in the face with a brick. The young lady from Africa who basically blamed someone for asking her for her number, her turning it down, and then her getting hit in the face with a brick. Well, of course, TikTok, SVU investigations did what they did best, and they did a deep dive into this woman's life. And apparently, this is something she does every few years. And then what she does is she puts up a GoFundMe or a fundraiser to help her recover from her injuries. And to date, she's done it 3 times and made over 6 figures.
One of them accruing her $40K on its own.
Yep. And this last one, 30,000.
Yeesh.
So even the sob stories ain't sob storying.
Nope.
Because honestly, if a person finesses, even if it's a legitimate injury, and somebody gets enough money, they be like, well, shit, I just made more in this one campaign than I'm gonna make all year. So really, where's the balance? I guess that's kind of the conversation. How do y'all differentiate between who you're going to support and who you don't?
Oh, I keep my money in my pocket.
Real bad.
So
I
you
got
just
kids, baby.
No.
You know how much groceries cost these days? The fuck?
Nigga, the only charity I'm supporting is HNIC. The fuck?
Okay.
That's the only money I got left. When I tell y'all this shit is it for me, and I don't have no problem helping out my folks, like my peoples who I have a personal connection to. I hate when people try to guilt you into supporting you, and I don't think even for us, like, I think we've only ever ran one Kickstarter campaign, and I even then I ended up taking it down because it just wasn't. We weren't going to push it like how you have to push a Kickstarter. You gotta put it in people's DMs constantly. You gotta keep being like, hey, why didn't you support my Kickstarter? And I mean, not everybody has to do that, but that is a part of crowdfunding. And a large part of what we do and profit off of is all our own investments, personal financial investments, and getting paid back on the back end. So it's hard for us to come up out of our project. Listen, we sponsor a lot of shows on the HNIC network where we do it at no cost, but this shit ain't free. I can tell you that right now. And I guess what are some of the things that people need to start learning to help them get out of this rut? Like everybody here on this panel seems to be a functioning adult. What are some of the key things do you think that people need to learn?
Go to work. I got to do it every day. And guess what? I'm not a fan.
A checking account and a savings account.
Facts. Credit.
They ain't even got checking and savings accounts out here.
No, some of these kids just use like Cash App as
their banking
as their bank account.
Yeah.
Really? Hold on, y'all. And this is no shade, but if Cash App is their only bank account, I need you to really reevaluate what you got going on in life.
Yeah.
I didn't say that you can't use Cash App.
It should not be your primary source of withholding your funds.
Your direct deposit
shouldn't be the primary source of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is easy to transfer money. I will say that. It's easy to get.
I've definitely been paid for bookings via Cash App. It's so simple.
Right. But that money comes up out of Cash App quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might put some money in Cash App that I might like to hold for later. Like if we go into a con weekend,
right?
I'm gonna leave this $200 in Cash App. This way, when
I've done that before. This
way, when I'm like, damn, I ain't got no money, I check Cash App.
That's where a savings account comes from.
Yeah, but it's like short for short things. Like, oh, I'm gonna hold this money here for like a week. Or like I have my savings account. So my savings account, I'm very like, if I don't I need to not see my money in order to not spend it. So I spread it out. And then when I be like, I was like, don't I got $200 sitting somewhere? You damn right I do.
Right.
Now I will say what Zai said is what Rockstar said is true. I know there are a lot of hardworking broke people.
Facts.
But
those ain't the ones asking.
Yeah.
No, and some of them are asking, not to refute you, Nina. I'm not saying
not that frequent.
Right.
That's my point.
Not weekly.
Yeah, and that's
or monthly.
Or even
I don't know anybody who hustle harder than broke people.
But my thing is, even if you working, and I say this to us all the time, even if you working and you only surviving, then you got to start coming up with a game plan to get you out of that cycle. Sometimes that cycle is worse than being broke.
Right.
Because now,
Literacy.
at least broke niggas with no job got time on their hand. You got the commodity of time to do something with. But when you working and you broke, you don't have time
That shit is no
or
joke.
money.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
And ain't nothing more depressing than working an 80-hour work week or a 100-hour work week
And still
getting
being broke.
And you see, listen, that nigga Bill, I got William.
Listen.
I don't even have Bills no more. I got William.
Tell
William I'm looking for that motherfucker because I want my money back.
Nigga, William looking for you. The fuck?
Yeah, Will like
Exactly.
you see that nigga Kurt.
He's standing in the doorway filing his nails like you thought you was going somewhere.
You's a bitch.
So you grown now?
Tank said not only go to work, but you know you need more to do more than go get a better job. True. Like that's the other thing. If you are living outside of your means,
Stop.
that budgeting, I had to learn that. There's a few apps that are beneficial to that. Actually, you could put in your information, but be careful because of course scamming is real. I actually hired a financial advisor recently to not only help me build up my credit more, but also to kind of go over my bank account. I found out shit I never knew. I didn't know I was spending almost $700-800 a month on Uber. I didn't know I was going out to eat too much. I didn't know I was paying for Paramount Plus, Peacock, Tubi. I'm joking about Tubi, but you know, you be surprised how many subscriptions and whatnot. Go on your iPhone and look under your settings, look at subscriptions, and look at what apps you're paying for that you have no idea are pulling money out of your account just because you forgot about it.
Right.
Financial awareness.
The games and shit that you know what I mean that you just pull out. I got a bad gambling habit. I love me some gambling. I had to curtail and backtrack on that because I love sports betting, but I win. But if that's a habit, you got to cut that shit back. I'm not trying to make this a financial advice episode. Yeah, Apple Music pulls $15. I forgot I was paying for Apple Music.
See, that's the thing. I don't have Apple Music, but I definitely have commercial-free Hulu, and I'm not giving it up. Never gonna give you up. That ass.
Never gonna let you down.
But it's like it's about okay. So you paying for Hulu, but you know what? You probably not paying for Ubers, like eating out, drinking. Like
you
a
know,
lot
I
of
got
people,
points for all that shit. You
right?
know,
A lot of
points.
people are just like living. Y'all got champagne tastes on. Y'all
Beer
don't even
budget.
have beer budget. Some of
Ginger ale.
Y'all got that
Listen.
Mad Dog 2020.
Not ginger ale. Y'all got ginger cola, like ours.
You
The
got
RC.
RC Cola.
Y'all got a water budget.
Right.
Yeah.
Tap water.
Y'all got a champagne budget with RC money.
Facts.
Yo,
Damn.
and to genocide point, I don't know who needs to be told this in 2023, but if you are getting payday loans, oh baby,
Oh yeah.
who
But-
is
and-
still doing payday loans?
Some people live like so payday loans are like such a like they're like loan shark scams.
Yes,
Like
it's
paying
like
them off can be
shiesty as shit.
crazy. Paying them off
Yeah.
can be crazy difficult.
I learned that
and
at 18.
facts and
Never again.
Like
Never.
I
fucking
will
again.
say the one thing that my mom taught me about money that has greatly benefited me. Sometimes some shit just gonna be off. As long as all the major stuff is going, it's okay if I don't have cable. It's okay if I don't if listen.
I
that
cut the cable cord.
Listen,
Me too. I've never had cable that I've had to pay
listen,
for.
Wi-Fi could be off. Like little things
Well,
can be off.
Not for me. I
Yeah,
tell
my
her.
Wi-Fi can't be off. Fuck that.
Listen, I got Wi-Fi on my phone. I listen. I got 5 gigabytes of hotspot that I never use. I'm finna turn.
Oh
that
no, I had to take the hotspot off because that was costing me money.
Listen, but I'm
I have
saying
things
like
prioritized. I gotta pay for the Wi-Fi for all of this.
Yeah.
But you know, I'll look at that Amazon cart and go, nah, next month.
Right.
You know.
wish list for the holidays.
Yep. Look at wish
Listen.
list. Be like, later.
And stop doing Affirm and breaking down shit in 4 payments.
Facts.
Yeah, don't do that.
Stop doing that.
Y'all know. I know y'all. Listen, I do it.
Or like
That's the new
learn
age
to do
layaway
some of this
low-key.
shit yourself. Why are
Basically.
you getting $1,000 installs on fucking weaves? You gonna have to learn to put some of this lace front shit on you by yourself. Like, be more self-sufficient and like self-reliant. A lot of people be like, oh well, I could just ask somebody or somebody else could do it for me. Like, and I'm not saying that, and as somebody who has trouble asking other people for help, I'm so glad that you have the confidence in your network that that you can go to people when you need something. But like, if your need is $1,000 for a weave versus the light bill that you've been neglecting for 6 months, and you chose to get your hair done instead of pay your light bill, bro, that's a problem. And I'm not at that point. I'm not giving you money because, like, bitch, light a candle. I don't know what to tell you.
Teffy light.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you.
Hold on, baby.
Fuck you, fuck you.
With your broke ass.
Can you woo woo woo? Can you woo woo?
That's what your bank account's saying.
Listen, and nobody listen. We are hurting out here. We are absolutely hurting out here. Even for me, look, there's a couple ways that y'all can get $40 to $60.
I got $40. $40 today. And if you nasty, I throw in 60. If you nasty.
All I'm saying is there are entrepreneurial ways for everybody to get $1 or $2. You don't have to you don't have to hoe yourself out, but also for those that engage in sex work, all I'm saying is stay out my DM. I'm not paying.
Listen, and for some of y'all, and I get it. Work sucks. Capitalism is a fucking trap. Like, everything about it sucks. We should have urban-based income so that we can survive and pursue our passions and shit like that. But that's not the reality that we live in. Bitch, if you only working $20 a week and you not on disability, you'll have to pick up some more fucking shifts, bro.
Yo, and I love what they're saying. You do have to take some ownership and learn how to do some things. I own my home.
Yeah.
I ain't got no landlord to complain when some shit break. I had to learn how to go fix some stuff. Or at least Jimmy rig it long enough so I could afford to pay somebody to come and fix the shit.
No facts. People always mention my hair. Oh, your hair done. Your hair look different like month to month to month. Yeah, nigga, because some of these months I'm doing it my fucking self. Thanks.
Look,
so glad you like it.
all I'm saying is, and I'm gonna put myself on the big screen for this one because I really want. We talk about this all the time, and we talk about the prevalence of people who cyber panhandle or scam or do all this fuck ass shit, especially within the nerd community, because we all understand. Maybe you didn't notice, but the nerd community is broke. They are broke. We are spending our stuff on our fandoms. That is the bulk of what people are doing. And yes, some of them are barely maintaining and have a shit ton of Funko Pops. That's their business.
Hey. Ain't gotta hate on my collection.
I'm just saying. I
paid my bills beforehand.
But that's the thing. They paid their bills and then they spent what was left over.
Listen, or some of us got it on sale for $5.
Right. They ain't got nothing extra to give to you. But also,
some niggas be getting bundles.
Oh, I love that. That's dope as shit. Listen, I got my comment. Look, y'all see my comment? Can you see? Damn,
He's all backwards.
Where's my finger at? Fuck. I can't orient it. Okay, hold on. Down. There we go. Y'all see my comic books lined up in the back. But I have to say this. There is a woman on TikTok with curlers and a cell phone right now making $7,000 a live
the
session
flat iron.
with the flat iron. Is that what it is? Flat iron?
It's a flat iron and the popcorn kernels.
Acting like an NPC.
Gang.
Yeah.
Gang.
Yum.
Ice cream, so yummy.
Ice cream, so yummy.
Yes.
And you know what? People may hate, but at the end of the day, she chose that over begging. Innovate with the shit that we got going on, because the greatest thing that an entrepreneur told me, he said, Kurt, y'all pussy. All y'all. All you new entrepreneurs are pussy. He said, we didn't grow up with a marketing team, a distribution team, and a content creation team in the palm of our hand. He said, you got all that in a cell phone. He said, that cell phone in your hand is all an entrepreneur or any base level hustler needs to generate some kind of revenue. If you have a community that you can tap into and a product you can sell, you can generate revenue. You have a service, or you can fill a need. If you have information that no one else has, and even the information you don't think is worth anything, there's somebody that wants you to consult.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is, you ain't got to beg for it, baby. You just got to get up and go get it. Wow. Zah said I'll suck a dick before I do that shit. Well, that is a service.
I'm saying you ain't got to.
But Rockstar, if you choose to suck a dick, then that is a service. And all I'm saying is get paid top dollar for that dick you're sucking. That's all. Look, we support and will never bash sex work over here.
Listen, as somebody who showed her whole ass on camera for my cosplay pole show,
they was tossing up money.
And they was tipping.
Listen, we actually have one of my homies. He hit me up the other day to talk about doing a podcast about growing up. He was a very popular porn star, and I did camera work when I was in high school for their production company, and there's money in it. There's absolutely money in it. And honestly, for those that like OnlyFans and all that other shit, you don't have to look like nothing but yourself, because there is somebody that wants to see you butt naked with your ass cheeks spread, your foot in their mouth. They want to see you spit and dribble on some shit. I don't know. I don't have all the OnlyFans subscriptions. I just hear about what goes on behind these screens. All I'm saying is,
as a person who's gotten some weird ass, who's turned down a couple of weird ass requests, AO.
Yeah, Carolyn said it right. I use my phone to make money all the time. I'm a nurse for hire. With the prevalence of apps, first of all, in the era of Grubhub and DoorDash, where you don't even need a car, if you got a good bike, you could DoorDash and Grubhub now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uber is a thing.
You can use a scooter if you're fast enough.
Look.
Yeah.
A scooter and backpack and a phone is all you need.
But Shaq, I like what you said. You took it. Oh, like this is what we used to do. Go, like you said, go buy something wholesale. Sam's Club is just wholesale, y'all. And guess what? You don't even have to have a Sam's Club membership card, because you know somebody with one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Go in there and start small. Take $50 and go buy water. Start with water. Water always is the clutch. Start with water. Start with candy. Start with a hot dog.
It's the lady on the Broad Street line who got famous for selling candy to put herself through Temple. That whole graduated. We never saw her again.
Yo, they said,
and I was mad because I wanted her to invite us to her graduation party. Bitch, we put you through school.
Yo, did you see that you can even walk in Uber Eats?
If it's close enough, yeah. If it's close enough and you fast enough.
All you motherfuckers playing video games all day, just turn your camera on.
Just have a Twitch account. Just make a Twitch account. Yeah.
Too much. It's Nobody's saying it'll be overnight. Nobody's saying you're going to make enough to sustain yourself. What we want people to do is get out of the habit of
doing this.
My daddy used to say to me, and I'm gonna end it on what my daddy said, because I don't say too much that my daddy said because I can't. But my daddy used to say, "Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that has their own." And that has always been my credo for all things. I don't ask nobody for money, even when I need. You'll never know I need, because it would be a disservice to me as a hustler. You ain't gonna see Kurt doing no GoFundMe's. I mean, I'll do it for others, and I'll do it if I was in emergency and I had to put my pride aside. But my hand would be out so rare that you would know that it's an emergency. That's the thing.
And can I say, the people who do the panhandling, you're taking time, energy, and resources away from people who actually fucking need help. Like this lady with the brick, like now people coming out with the conversation like, oh, see, women can't be believed. No, women do need to be believed. Shit like this really do happen. And there are women who are going to need help that now may not get it, because one Joanne the scammer head ass bitch lied on TikTok and got caught. There are like people whose like parents die, children get sick, like, and I personally just don't donate to anything from people that I don't know personally well. But I'm like, maybe that wouldn't be so if I didn't know that you was out fucking shaking ass in the middle of the night, drinking 400 bottles of Cavassier after a con.
Not Cavassier.
And now you're like, oh, I'm finna get put out my apartment. To be honest, bitch, you got a 30-day notice 60 days ago.
You do, yeah. We be like, you do know we adult too. We know how long you've really been broke.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's you get 30 days. If you being evicted, that means you missed at least 1 to 2 months rent. So that's 60 days. And then you get a 30-day eviction notice before they like lock your doors. That's 90 days. Bitch, you was just in the club. Like,
priorities.
Now, Carolyn just said that I'm putting my daughter through coding classes. I'm gonna get her a computer and a YouTube account. I am actually looking to get into coding myself, because on top of everything else that I fucking do, because I don't have enough going on, I do want to go back to school and have a trade or an established certified thing to do. But anybody that know me, God gave me the gift of gab. I'm not saying that I'm the most articulate, intelligent, or funny motherfucker, but I absolutely have harnessed a natural gift of mine to find my way into getting paid. I'm gonna tell these jokes. A lot of people don't know I'm not a fan of doing comedy. It's not my first thing. It's not like a passion of mine where I want to do it, but I'm also aware that I have a talent, a skill, and ability. I'd be a fool not to utilize it to build revenue to do the shit that I want to do. Zai said, well, Curtis, make mine for me. Listen, I'll help you make it. See, that's the difference in the panhandling. Don't ask me for money. Come to me and say, hey, Kurt, can I get some information to help me make money?
How can I help myself?
Right. I'd rather you ask me, hey, show me how to fish, not give me a fish.
Not demand a fish.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't demand.
And stop all this new age. Don't shame me because I'm asking for my pussy. You asked every day this week. I'm shaming your dumb ass. I don't care. Replay it. Cancel me. Fuck your sensitivities. I don't care. I am shaming you. Shame, shame, shaming, shame, 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 shame.
I know there's a content creator who does music, and I don't know if y'all familiar with him. I'm not gonna say his name, but y'all may know who I'm talking about. It's a somewhat rapper, I guess. who talks about his music and all that good stuff, and always mentions his Cash App and stuff, and then he's randomly in people's DMs about his family and all that good stuff. But it's like you talking about trying to have money for you and your family, but you out here talking about I get money, I get this, I get that.
You
don't get
rapping
a
about
job.
getting money, sir.
You getting donations, you getting handouts. Like
what you need to get is a direct deposit from some company.
Right. What you need is get an application. Like, bro, like
somebody said Blueface.
Not a famous one.
No, we don't.
Oh my God.
Rap anymore ever.
No, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of my favorite quote from Friday. Need to borrow your car. You need to borrow a job.
Listen, that right there is as simplistic as it gets. Because at the end of the day, help is help, but help turns into hate real quick.
Yes, and if you can't get help, again, there are people, like if you are disabled, if you got kids that are disabled, if you're the primary caregiver for people who can't take care of themselves, there are resources and stuff that you can go to. Apply for SNAP benefits. Apply for it's called TANF, temporary assistance for needy families. Like if your kids are under 5, you should still be getting WIC checks and stuff like that. Like there are things you can do. And in the city of Philadelphia, housing is a real fucking ass crisis. Like I applied for Section 8 when my son was 1. I probably won't hear from them niggas until he is 15. I'm not kidding.
Housing is difficult now.
Right, but I'm like, women and shelters are trash, horrifying experiences. But there are still things that you can do, and like you said, if you got a case of a 24-pack of water is $4. If you sell them all for $1, if you don't have 21 extra dollars at the end of the day, or put your pride aside and do things that you didn't want to do. I did home health for 8 years. I almost quit my very first fucking day. But I needed the money because I had just moved back up here from Florida. What I wasn't about to do was sit on my ass and be broke.
I've had to work a second job a couple of times in my life, and it was soul-suckingly crushing. Also,
I worked 2 jobs on top of doing the stuff for HNIC.
But also, financial literacy, folks.
Yeah.
I like to call it mailbox money. Money that grows and appreciates without you doing a goddamn thing, which usually results in you having to put away some of your resources, some of your money. You're going to have to cut something out and invest it. And invest it into solid investments so that in 3, 4, 5 years, you don't have to do anything but the status quo, but you got your money working for you somewhere else. I could tell you right now, in times of need, I have had to take out hardship loans. But guess who I took the loan out from? My goddamn self. I had the money that was appreciated in interest in funds that I could borrow against for me. Respectfully, Jay, this is how the white folks do it. This is how the white folks do it. They utilize fiat currency versus credit to benefit themselves. And honestly, in the black community, especially the black nerd community, y'all lack financial literacy like a motherfucker.
And I feel.
Go ahead.
I say, and financial responsibility.
Yeah, man. Y'all love these billionaire superheroes, but don't do nothing to get there yourself.
Don't be Bruce Wayne if you ain't got Bruce Wayne checks.
You ain't never lied. Take that utility belt off, motherfucker. Anyway, listen, we get ready to wrap up out of here. Maybe we'll do another show where we'll actually, instead of just talking about the problem, we'll start. We used to have a business show from my personal business mentor. Unfortunately, he passed away, and the show did not continue. But I feel like that's a part of the content that I would like to bring here in the HNIC network. I actually know a couple of other good brothers that I could put you in touch with called the Buy the Hood podcast. Great financial literacy podcast. They're friends of the show. I absolutely love them. And if you need information on resources to help you have more sustainable income or to just get you in a better place, feel free to DM me or the HNIC network, or even if Teffy don't cuss you out, you can reach out to her. uh, and we'll put you in touch with people who do this for a living.
Nah, you need help. Y'all know.
Right. And it may not be free at first, but make an investment into yourself into making it something better. Honestly, I ain't going front. I just told you I hired even with my financial literacy, sometimes I need a deep dive because I just don't have the time. I hired a financial advisor to go through my credit and all my other shit. And I'm gonna be transparent. It only cost me $105. Now, did I feel like paying $105? First of all, that's ignorantly cheap. Like ignorantly cheap.
Mm-hmm.
2, did I have it to give at the moment? I did, but I didn't want to. You know what I mean? I like drinking. But also, I knew I'll sacrifice now to get the cost benefit later, because then I'll have more credit to drink.
Kurt, shameless plug. I know that financial damn, I'm getting drunk right now. I know financial advisory and financial management is free for military. I'm just saying.
See? And yo, because what do we but what do we? There's we got honestly in the Fed and with the military, we have something called the EAP. And you can call them up and they'll put you in touch with lawyers, financial advisors, all kinds of free shit. And go ahead, Jay.
There's the Military Relief Society.
Yeah, for the military personnel, y'all got that. For feds, I know I could put you in touch with some folks. And for your regular person, there are city programs right now.
I know a lot of women don't like talking about money because we were taught, not necessarily taught how to be taught that providers should be other people. So a lot of women don't like to talk about money, don't necessarily have like financial literacy skills, but like those are things that you can learn. They do have them that are free. You just have to like look around. Like a lot of communities will help you, like community programs and stuff like that can help like put you on. But if what you doing is playing the welfare game, bro, I don't feel sorry for you, bro, because that you're doing that on purpose.
Also, even within the network, even though I know she doesn't have any problem people knowing about it, I'm not going to put her business out there. But we have people on our team who work for housing authorities and know the ins and outs into how to keep you from getting evicted, how to help you find resources and whatnot to stay in your apartment or maybe fix your mortgage or multiple things. But you got to say something other than send me or hit my Cash App or I need. We can absolutely point you to resources and things that can help you, but you got to want to help yourself first. We getting ready to get up out of here. It's another Wednesday night, and who knew we was going to get into a financial conference? That's a new one on HNIC, but we here now. Jay, tell everybody where they can follow and support you.
You can find me and my wonderful crew at Curbside Podcast. We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Facebook. We're on all the social media. And also Dice Hard with a Vengeance. We will be streaming this Saturday. Want to say 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, and whatever fucking mountain time there is in Colorado for our 2 players that live out there. But go like us on all our social medias. And thank you so much for the support. The Steve Cardenas interview probably dropping Friday. So if you are interested in watching that, it'll be on our YouTube this Friday.
And we'll be signal boosting that. Also, we have a big announcement next week about business. HNIC is expanding the brand, and we have one hell of a partnership and a expansion in our reach in content and culture. As always, my man Shaq Deezy throwing it back. Me and him must support the same Black Do-Rag company.
Well, no, yo, is yours a tie around?
You already come on, cuz.
Yeah,
come on, cuz. Come on, I saw it on Shark Tank too, nigga. I love him. I got
after a fresh shave too. Oh my
yeah, and they because these hating ass niggas be like, why y'all need it for your bald head?
Maybe I want to protect my scalp.
Skin,
Nigga,
y'all
okay?
mean like I like
Scalp
the
health
oil
and awareness, bitch. Like, come on, healthy
I
scalp,
still
nigga.
put shea butter on my head.
There you go.
Look, Teffy sucking the teeth. Go ahead, Shaq. Tell them how they follow.
Listen, I said, as a naturalista, I'll say your skin is tantamount to protecting your
because don't nobody like no shaved head that's ashy.
Listen,
Facts.
they want
If
nice
I put
and silky smoothness when
listen,
Charlie rub on
I
my head,
put-
she wanted to be smooth, baby.
if I go to massage your scalp and it's
start a
ashy,
fire.
And it starts flaking.
Yeah.
oh, and it starts flaking.
And it sound like loose leaf paper up there. Nah.
Well, goddamn, sponsored by Cornflakes, head ass boy.
Somebody said, "Hey, my head ashy." Well, I know a shea butter lady that'll get your shit right, and she's black owned.
Moisturize, nigga, do that.
Listen,
Look,
I
don't
know
play.
a couple of black owned
Shea
hair
moisture.
care and skincare product lines.
Here at the
That'll get you
HNIC
right.
Network, we teach financial literacy and moisturization.
Moisturization is important.
With your ashy broke ass.
Ha! You can't be broke and ashy. Pick a struggle. Shaq, tell them how they can follow and support.
I was gonna get money so I can be like, with your broke ass.
Looking
But
like
yes, once again, I'm Sir Shackley, 1/3 of Spice Room podcast. You can find us on all different other social media platforms, except for TikToks. I ain't got time for that shit. You can also find me on my personal social medias, primarily Instagram and the social media formerly known as Twitter, at Sir Shackley on both. My Instagram is private. My Twitter is public. Holla at your boy with your broke ass.
Teffy wanted to take us home.
Money. Listen, make sure y'all follow Hidden Ninja Charles on all platforms. We go live every Wednesday, 8-ish till whenever, honestly. You can follow me at Teffy Wonder over on my I'm gonna get back on Twitter, I swear. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Teffy Wonder there. Listen, I be funny. I'm trying to get to 5K. Follow me, hashtag tell a friend about us. You can also follow me on my Facebook fan page. I can't talk today. Teffy Wonder, the Mocha Mermaid. I love y'all. I appreciate you. I do. I'm super duper flattered. However, please do not keep sending me friend requests to my personal Facebook page. That's my purse. I don't know you.
Let's rumble.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Uglies.
I love that it still makes you laugh after all these years.
Also, the live action One Piece is lit.
Let's go.
Yes.
The One Piece is real.
Yo, Teffy said she trying to fuck all of them.
I have a fan game.
Yeah, I saw that post. You said you was trying to gangbang the entire crew.
What? What
That's
post?
what you said about One Piece.
Oh.
Yeah,
Live action or like the anime
That's
crew?
not what
Two
I
of the
said.
niggas. That's like
That
extra niggas in there.
Not what I said.
That is absolutely what you said.
It's
And,
not.
and with that being said, we're going to talk about cartoon characters we want to gangbang next week. As always, thank you for following and supporting. They might actually do that. Just saying, if you got a threesome, who's the characters that you would want to have the threesome with? Yeah, we're disturbed. Anyway, keep tuning in, keep following, support, and we'll see y'all next Wednesday.